everybody. Welcome to my living room. I just realized that I could record this myself and send it to you, so there might be some videos that I redo. But for now, I'm here in my living room. You might see cats scuttling around trying to help at some point. Okay, so the exercises for this week. The first few, this is for basic emotional balance. The first few were just general ways to move energy. So we had separating or connecting heaven and earth, we now call it. You're going to rub your hands together, shake them off, and plant them on the thighs. I always do a slightly bent knee here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, swing your arms above, and exhale as you come into a prayer position. Inhale, push your arms apart. I'm tall, it's hard to see both, but I'm stretching one arm up, one arm down, and looking up, holding my breath, and exhaling back to center. The other side. Inhale, hold your breath, look up, push your arms, your hands apart, one hand towards heavens, one hand towards earth. Exhale. Back to center. One more time each side. This gets the radiant circuits going. It's really grounding, gets the yin and yang flows going. And energy tends to get stuck, and this really gets energy moving. This is awesome for arthritis, by the way, too. Last exhale, let your body fall over. Take a nice breath here. Excuse the cat crying. And then you're going to roll your aura towards yourself. And let your hands come down to the side. Awesome. Next, we have the auric field. So the aura, as we know, is both a way to gently create a boundary, but also to pull things in. So if we are either pulling in unwanted things or repelling things that we don't want, this is a great one. Rub your hands together and put them by your ears. Then you're going to bring your elbows together and cross and uncross your arms, your wrists. Then again in front of your chest, in front of your waist, in front of your knees, in front of your ankles. And once again, you're going to roll the aura towards you and then let it spread out. And remember, roll the aura towards you, not away. You want to roll that aura towards yourself. And I think the last general thing we did was to free the diaphragm. So we know that the diaphragm, that muscle, can get very tight when we're stressed. So we're going to take a soft fist and put it right under the sternum, and we're going to put the other hand on top and tuck our elbows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to create an isometric. So I'm going to push in with my hands and push my stomach or diaphragm out. And just think about your stomach. It's easier to imagine that way. So inhale, and create that tension there. Inhale, push the hands in and the stomach out. And not with a ton of strength, medium. So I really create some nice fluidity in that diaphragm muscle. The next thing we did is we talked about 5 elements and those 5 different sorts of energies, of emotional energies, and we learned neurovasculars to go with each one. So the first one is water. If you put your fingers on your eyebrows and trace to the back of your head and put your hand at the occipital ridge here, that is water. And you can always hold the main neurovasculars when you do that. Anywhere from 1 minute to 20 minutes if you have patience or someone's willing to do it for you. The second one is fire. So now you start from, water is from the eyes. Fire is from the eyebrows. So the water is at the occipital ridge. The fire is kind of at the very peak of the back of your head. Sorry about that, guys. Metal is right at the top of the head at that soft spot. So you can either put a few fingers there or just lay a hand. Wood, I'm going to come closer, is at the outer edge of the eyebrow. So you can put thumbs there and do this if you want to. If you're doing it on someone else, you can put your thumbs on their forehead and touch these points with your fingers. And last, we have earth, which is that stomach thumb. But we're just going to hold that as a neurovascular. You can do this if you want to. And also you can mix and match these however you want to. You can put stomach and wood together. You can put wood and metal. So mix and match and play with these however you like. Okay, the last thing we learned were the energy exercises that go with each rhythm. I'm going to tilt this down a little bit because the first one's on the floor. And this one is for water, which again is for fearfulness, paranoia, hopelessness, helplessness, despair. So, and each one has a sound. The sound for this one is a whispery sound. So whenever you exhale, that's the sound you're going to make. So you're going to wrap your hands around your knees, and you're going to kind of rock. And as you do, you're going to look up, and when you exhale, and whatever you're frightened of, whatever you're feeling hopeless or despair about, try to release it with each exhale. And if you don't have the time or the space to do the exercise, you literally can just do the sound, and that will help move the energy as well. So the next one is wood, which deals with anger, critical energy, rage, frustration, anything where there's kind of pent-up energy. So you're going to make fists with your hands. Whatever you're pissed off or frustrated at, put it in your hands, swing your arms out behind you, and release it with a shh. So the sh sound is this one that we use. Shh. And just throw whatever you're dealing with into the ground. And do it 4 or 5 or 6 times, however many you need. And the last time you're going to do it in slow-mo. This is a good one also to do a hookup afterward, just FYI. The next one is for fire, which is panic, high anxiety, hysteria, those more like high intensity, this end of the world sort of feelings. So again, you're going to rub your hands together, shake them out, and ground them on the thighs. Take a nice breath in. And that ha sound is the fire element sound. So you're going to inhale, swing your hands overhead, make them into a prayer, and exhale them down to the top of your head. Inhale and stay. Exhale to the third eye. Inhale and stay. Exhale to the heart. Inhale and stay. Exhale to the belly button. And then flatten your hands. Inhale and stay. Exhale, sweep your hands down to down the inside of your legs to your feet. Then you're going to inhale your hands up. And exhale, sweep them off the side. Okay, the next one is for earth element, which deals with emotions of codependence, meddling, oversympathy, worry, fretfulness. So you're going to cradle your solar plexus as if you're cradling yourself as a baby, and you're just going to rock there. And the sound for this one's a little odd. We call it sometimes the Darth Vader breath, zombie breath, or in yoga they call it ujjayi breath. It's a like an S sound, but you make a raspy feeling in the back of your throat. So as you're doing this, you're inhaling and exhaling. And you're going to inhale and bring your arms overhead and exhale as you reach forward and grab the insides of your feet. Not sure if you can see that or not, probably not. But I'm holding the inside of my feet for a breath or two. And inhale. Then you just inhale and drag your hands up the inside of your legs and the inside of the body. And you're going to put your hands up overhead, and you're going to alternate reaching. And so inhale and exhale at your own pace. And last inhale, swing your arms out and come to land here again. Last but not least, we have metal. The sound for metal is a sound, like air coming out of a balloon. We call this one human touching divine. So this is for the emotions of grief, sadness, loneliness, difficulty letting go, surrender, etc. So what you're going to do is you are going to hold your arms out wide, and as you exhale, you're going to come together, but you're not going to let your fingers touch. Then you're going to inhale, open wide, open the chest, and then you do that several times. And every time you exhale, see if you can let go of some of that grief and sadness. And this time you're going to let your fingers touch. Bring them into the heart again. Breath or two here. And then you're going to open your arms wide, opening up to the universe. And that's it. Enjoy, everybody.